people. Thank you all so much for joining. It's Darnell, and I'm here with a tutorial for you guys to show you how to get these lock curls. So these curls that you see right here are old. As you can see, some of them are very stretched out and my hair is very long, but the curls still bounce back, which is pretty impressive considering that I didn't use tons of hair products. So let's see if I can recreate this look. Now I'm using the Head and Shoulders Bare line. This shampoo has all of the bad stuff removed from it and it smells absolutely amazing. It smells like a tropical dream. It has a coconutty type of scent. So if that's your jam, then please get this. If not, then try something else. But let's go. So now my hair is clean, and as you can see, my locks, they look dry, completely dry, but the ends are just slightly damp. And I am just showing you guys the length of my locks completely. And yes, they are heavy. So now I'm just rubbing some pure organic jojoba oil on them, and I will also rub my scalp or massage my scalp with that oil using just my fingertips just to help stimulate, some hair growth and just to move the jojoba oil all throughout my scalp. I don't use much. This is the only oil that I do use on my scalp because, as some of you guys know, I do suffer from seborrheic dermatitis and my scalp and oil don't mix. So here I'm using this Maui hair mousse. This is my first time trying this product out. And of course, I'm using my trusty lock loops. They never get old. If you don't have any, please get you some because they are amazing, okay? So now I'm just separating my hair into sections. I'm just going to take this right section and bun it out of the way using none other than my bracelet scrunchie. Yes, you see that? Shameless plug. Okay, now on to the next side. I'm just splitting that side in half and moving the first half out of the way using the small bracelet scrunchie. And then I will proceed to give myself a retwist using the mousse and also adding the mousse to the length of my locks in order to put the lock loops on my locks. So I just use one little pump, and usually when I retwist with just plain water. I am not really the person to use many hair products. Most of you guys know this about me already. But here I am trying to do it exactly how I did it the last time to show you guys that this look can be recreated more than once using the same technique. So here I just put some of the mousse on my locks. I retwist. And then I add a little bit more for the length of my locks because my locks are really long now. And then I just proceed to wrap my lock around the lock loop. And once I start to run out of space, I just try to slide the hair down a little bit. And another new technique that I've been using lately, now that my locks have grown even longer, is that I'll just continue to wrap the lock around the lock loop going in the opposite direction. I know that sounds pretty confusing. So basically, as if I was doing like lock knots. For those of you that have installed lock knots, you know that once you go up to a certain point, if you still have your lock length left, then you just continue to wrap the hair down the rest of the lock. And that's pretty much what I did for these. If you guys need a more in-depth tutorial on what I am saying, I don't mind doing that and sharing it with you. Just let me know. Okay, so this is my head full of the lock loops. My arms are on fire, and now here I am about to put on my beautiful brand new handmade Ankara fabric satin line bonnet. Now the fabric on the outside is Ankara fabric. It's 100% cotton, and the inside is a satin like material. It's very smooth and slippery, and it won't snag on the hair at all. And this bonnet is big enough to hold all of my hair with the lock loops in, and I still have some room to spare. So I'm just telling you guys that just for size reference. These satin line bonnets will be available soon on my website along with a really nice surprise. I'm not going to ruin it by mentioning what it is just yet, but let's just say that you guys are going to love it, okay? So this is what it looks like from the back. Isn't she cute? I love this bonnet. It's so comfortable and it's so soft. Okay, so now I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Good night. So now that it's the next day, I am about to take down these lock loops and show you guys what the finished product is. Again, my hair was slightly damp and I did not use any heat to set these curls whatsoever. And this is how they are coming out. Nice and tight, very springy and pretty. And you just can't go wrong with these lock loops for curls. Like, they always work for me. And as you can see, it's very easy to just slide them right out. So just in case you're wondering how long these curls will last, these curls can last for more than 2 weeks. Now, that's considering the fact that I don't really do much. I'm not like jumping around and having my head like sweating every 5 seconds from working out. I know I need to up my game, but if you are kind of like me and you don't do too much strenuous work that has you sweating or has your hair like exposed to too many of the elements at one time, these curls can last you for more than 2 weeks for sure, especially if you cover them at night. You know, you put your bonnet on. And I'm going to show you guys something that I do whenever I first take my curls down. And I feel like this really helps for when I go to sleep, for the curls not to get pulled out of place. I wish you guys can smell my hair through your phone or your computer or however you're watching me, because it just smells absolutely amazing. So far, I've used that shampoo twice and I'm a fan. I am. Like, I've been having these reactions to shampoos lately, and that's why I haven't really been talking about it, because I was trying to figure out the issue and find a solution worth sharing. And so far, this is the solution. The solution is to use this particular shampoo because it is free from parabens, dyes, sulfates. I believe it's sulfate free. It lathers really nicely. My scalp doesn't feel stripped or anything. It feels really good and it smells good to me too. So there's that. So now that my arms are on fire once again, here are these beautiful curls. Aren't they so pretty? Now, normally I like a more stretched out curl, but I'll take this because when they're this tight, that means they'll just last even longer. Don't they remind you of curly fries, or is it just me? I might just be hungry. Okay, so here I am about to show you guys that little trick or technique that I like to use whenever I have my curls fresh and I want them to last a little bit longer. And that is by using what I call the lunch lady hairnet. Yes. This is random. Every time I think about dyeing my hair, a different color or adding some color to it, and I watch one of my videos, I realize I really don't need to because the color is there. It's just more visible to me from the back versus from the front. But okay, so now that I am done kind of playing with my curls and shaking them out, I am putting on not one, but two lunch lady hair nets. And why? Because I have a lot of hair. And the hairnet is just not, one hairnet is just not big enough. I used to do that before and it worked. It does not work for me anymore. So now I just add two, like one to the second half and then one to the front half. And there's really no rhyme or reason as to how to get your hair into the hairnet. Just get the hair in there, okay? Whichever way you can, I think will be fine. I'm trying to do it in a way where I'm not like smashing down any of the curls, but they'll be okay. So it's something about just having them bunched together that really helps them to kind of stay in shape and not get completely stretched out, especially while sleeping. So I just bunch them up in there, get them nice and secure, and then they're ready to be covered with my hair bonnet. Side note, do you guys see those grays being super disrespectful? I just can't. I don't know why they're there, but they just won't leave. And no, I am not, I don't think I'm going to dye them. I really don't want to add any chemicals to my hair that I don't really need to. So here, another shameless plug, putting back my satin lined hair bonnet. It will be available to you guys soon, so make sure you're signed up to my mailing list. And I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching and for your support. This is 7 years locked, by the way. Well, until next time, you guys, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.